Traveling is, okay, you're working and during the weekends you go on a drive ride, you go for a drink or something. That's happy, you go like with your friends, haha. But we are doing that every time. For us, traveling is work.
So, good evening. Are you wondering why I'm sitting inside a cab and not on my happy? Well, I'm in Kolkata. But guess what? In about 10 days, I'll be in Kalimpong. So, out here we have Mr. Photographer. So, he's gonna tell you folks a bit tips and tricks about photography, alright? But for that, let's get to the hotel first. So as you can see, Silas is getting ready with his equipments for photography. Right, bro?
Yeah.
And here is our beloved Cecilia. Canon 80D, right?
Yeah.
With 1018, right?
Wide angle.
Wide angle. Someday soon. So this is the place where we are shooting today, right, Silas? This is the first shoot out here. From here, probably we'll be heading towards another room. Let's see how the day unfolds. Right. If you plan on being an interior photographer, then make sure that you are ready for these things. All right. Not everything is done by the hotel. Certain things have to be done by yourself, right, Silas?
Yeah. But normally people don't do that. But I just like to do that so that it eases my process rather than just commanding them.
So it seems like he brings the pillow covers by himself. Right, what else do you have on your sleeve?
So what I do is, sometimes the hotels don't have the pillow covers and the runners are really available. So what I like to do is I like just to keep it in my backpack so that it's easier for me. So that we don't have to go here and there, and delay the shoot. Yeah, that's the main thing.
And these towels are for?
To make the cushion.
So basically he needed some cushions for the decoration of this thing, but as they didn't have any cushions right now available, so what he did was he asked them to get some towels and he made cushions out of them, right?
Yeah.
So basically the light out there, the one similar to that, it wasn't working. So what Bhaiya did out here, he went and brought another light and he came. Is something wrong with the connection or what? Okay, finally the light is there. Now the room looks extremely good. So yeah, आपका नाम क्या है?
सोमनाथ sir.
Somnath. Priyam. When you come to any hotel, this is the most important part. Alright, the washroom. The wash basin is out here, the commode is out there. This is the bathroom. I really like this thing. It looks fantastic, right? And this is how the room looks. It's a mirror out here, a sofa. Cecilia is out there, the bed, the TV, and there's the cupboard. Welcome to Hotel Radiant. Radiant है ना भैया? होटल का नाम? खोल दीजिए एक बार. So this is how the cupboard looks from inside. Okay. Neatly done. Right. Out here they have the refrigerator. And a small stool out here, and these drawers contain क्या है भैया यहाँ पे? तो खाली है सब. These are all empty. And here is Mr. Photographer once again.
Alright people, shoot date is, so today's destination is Calcutta and I'm shooting for Fab Hotels today in a hotel called Kier.
Hotel Radiant.
Radiant, yeah. See, I don't even remember the name of the hotels because I've shot like 500 plus properties in India. So anyway, so today it's a shoot for Fab. For those of you who don't know what Fab Hotels are, it's a hotel booking website like oyo.com, tribo.com and all, and it's comparatively a little on the higher end because they take like these premium hotels and all. So if you can see the room, so this is the room. And yeah, we are gonna be doing some.
So I actually wanted to ask you a question. All right, this is for the aspiring photographers.
Alright.
The different kinds of photographers they are in the market right now.
Yeah.
You are an interior photographer, right? There's another called a wildlife photographer, another one called wedding photographer, right?
Yeah.
There are like so many different kinds of photographers
Exactly.
out there. So what do you advise to our young generations who are aspiring to be photographers like you?
So best thing is, see, you have been hearing this all over the internet as well. Even people tell you, like your seniors and all, that do what you want to do. If you want to start with photography, just do it, buy your camera, just do it. If you don't have a camera, start with your phone. I started with a very cheap camera. It was like 20,000-30,000 bucks. It was like 600D, and I didn't have a wide angle lens. It was so difficult for me to do any kind of photography with just the kit lens. You have some constraints, but what you do is you keep on moving on,
So yesterday this guy went to 8 hotels and shot photos, right?
Yeah.
Out here in this very room itself, how many pictures have you clicked so far?
So far, I think 14 pictures.
14.
Yeah.
So far 14 pictures in a single room, and yet we are not done, right?
Yeah.
After this, we have 2 more rooms to cover, and the reception area is there.
Yeah.
And apart from
there
that,
is a beautiful terrace garden now.
and there's a beautiful terrace garden which I'll be taking in a while. Alright. Yesterday, he did the photo shoot for 8 hotels. Just think about it. You guys think photography is easy? Well, brother, it ain't so easy as you think. So now we are into the second room. The second room of shoot. Silas, once again, our interior photographer, beloved Cecilia.
So let me give you guys some tips about interior photography. First thing first, make sure when you're taking a picture of a hotel room or any architectural thing, make sure that the lines are very straight. For a normal person, what they're going to do is they're going to just take out their phone, turn on the camera, and what they're going to do is they're going to just click it like wherever they want to. I know the picture is nice because there's a OnePlus 6T, the camera is good, but what the hell are you doing? It just, the camera is processing, the phone is processing the image by itself and giving all the colors. What are you doing, right? So what we do out here is we play all the settings. Like the camera is on manual mode, so the camera doesn't do shit about anything. If I just take a random picture, it's not going to be good. So we need to play around with the settings. So first thing first, then make sure that your lines are straight, which I've already told you. Second is your gears, You can't just shoot interior with just a camera. Just holding your camera and with a wide angle lens. You definitely need a tripod for
a good one, right?
Yeah, a good one for a very steady shot. And tip: if you want to become a travel photographer plus an interior photographer, you need a very lightweight tripod. So don't go stingy when you're buying a tripod, because if you have a very heavy tripod, then it's obviously will be difficult for you to travel around. So
airport,
tripod, yeah.
Airport, basically.
Yeah, tripod, very important.
Then coming down to camera.
So coming down to the camera settings, first things is the shutter speed. Shutter speed, we take it accordingly to the scenario, the light situation of the room. Like for this, maybe around like half a second or like a 1 second shutter speed would be good. That comes through experience. When you just walk into a hotel room, where are the lights and what are the settings.
Then coming down to ISO, right?
Yeah. No, second is the aperture. Aperture is very important shooting interiors because aperture defines the depth of field. Since you are not shooting a portrait, you don't need anything blurred in the background. You need each and every elements in the room to be in focus. So aperture, very important. You always keep the aperture more than 8.
More than 8?
More than 8.
Okay.
Because that gives you everything in focus. Alright, depending upon the size of the room, you go higher, but not lower than 8. And third thing is the ISO. Normally I like to keep my ISO at around 320, but you can, if you have a very a low end camera, then you have to go down to ISO 100 because that will give you a lot of grains. And if you have a very high end camera like 5D Mark IV or Sony A7 III, you can even go up to like 1000 or 1600 ISO depending upon the camera you have. For me, more than 500, even Cecilia gives a lot of grains, so I like to keep it between 100 and 500.
And the last but not the least, wide angle lens, 1080.
Wide angle lens, 1080. If you have a crop sensor camera, 1080, very important because Canon and Nikon has a crop factor of 1.5, which makes it into 16mm. So here I have a 10-18 wide angle lens set at 10, so with a crop factor of 1.6, the actual focal length is 16mm, and that is the widest you can go in an interior photography. I mean when you're shooting hotels or any kind of interiors.
So now it's time to shoot out here and then talk to you folks once again after a while. What's the time? It's already 4 o'clock in the evening. So by the time we'll be done with the shoot, it's gonna be somewhere around 5:30, I guess. Right, Silas?
Yeah.
5 or 5:30. Alright, so now let's go to the other room. So we are finally done with the shoot out here in the rooms, right, Silas? Now it's time.
Rooms. Now it's time to cover all the other stuff in like the Terrace Garden, the reception area, the facade. So
the
rooms
corridors, right?
Yeah, the main stuff.
And yeah, by the way, a lot of people have this thing in their mind, alright? A lot of people have this wrong perception about photography being a photographer, right? You get to travel all around the country, all around the world without your money. So what do you have to say to those people?
No, obviously, like money is not such a problem when you are a travel photographer. You get to travel because you know people and you can always get through traveling, like getting tickets and stuff. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not very flashy. It gets very tiring sometimes. Sometimes you don't know where you're going to be the very next day. The life becomes very irregular, and for some people you might not be able to just go along with it, because you're so used to like in a very regular kind of environment that it's difficult for you to adapt.
I still remember, it was yesterday your mom had called you, right? Yesterday or day before yesterday? Yesterday auntie had called him and auntie wanted to inquire as to where he would be day after tomorrow, and what was the epic reply? That basically means he was telling his mom that he doesn't even know about tomorrow, let alone day after tomorrow, right? That is the life photographers have to go through. Travel photographers, wildlife photographers, basically all the photographers, right?
Who travel.
Yeah, who travel, who have to travel. Wildlife photographers, they have to travel.
Yeah.
Even wedding photographers, they have to travel, right? You are in interior photography, you have to travel. So yeah, life is not so simple as you folks think. Okay, you get to travel, but that travel is not for fun, it's for work. That travel is work. So right now we are in the gym. After this, we've got to shoot the Terrace Garden.
It's like kind of fun.
So well, out from the gym, now we are in Terrace Garden. Not we, only I am in Terrace Garden. The reason why I came out here was I thought I would give you folks a wonderful time lapse out here, but I'm not being able to feast the sun properly. Alright, so I'll see whether I'll be able to give you folks a time lapse or not. If not, then I'll just talk like I always do. So now we are in the corridor section. After this, we'll be heading towards the restaurant. Yeah, restaurant basic sir, yeah, So we have covered 3 rooms, the Terrace Garden, the gym. Now this is the 6th one, the corridor. After this, restaurant. After that will be the end of this vlog. But before ending this vlog, there are many things which we have to talk with our photographer. Alright. How's it?
Tastes like chicken and pakora.
What I'm having right now, this is chicken pakoda. Damn meat. So this is paneer pakoda. And this is even better than chicken pakoda. Photographer's life. See, he couldn't even complete this thing and he had to run away for another shoot. Life. So although photography is a very hectic job, right? But if you are into it, you'll have fun eventually. You're having fun, right?
I mean, nothing feels like when I'm now holding the camera or shooting. That's, that's the fun part of it.
And by the way, he's a graduate in chemistry honors from St. Stephen's College, Delhi. Alright. And now an interior photographer. Maybe his parents had planned something else for him, but you made your own path, right? You chose this thing and now you're happy, and seeing you happy, your parents are happy, right?
That is there, definitely.
So this is all about my today's day. I hope you folks enjoyed watching this vlog, and until next time, this is Silas Gurung, and I will see you very very soon. Till then, take care, bye bye, and cheers to life. Thank you so much. And by the way, do what you want to do, but make sure that it is legal, alright? Don't do anything illegal.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And have fun and learn and grow as a human being.
If you're not happy doing, suppose you get paid a lot for a particular so-and-so job, but if you're not enjoying that, I recommend, totally as we recommend, that you just quit your job and follow your passion. I think at the end of the day, your happiness is the key
To success.
So, yeah, if you're happy, then obviously you'll enjoy that role. It doesn't matter how much money you're getting. You'll eventually, money is a very secondary thing, but for me, happiness is the key. All I have to do is look for myself, and when I'm looking for myself and doing the things that I want to, it makes me happy, and I can give happiness to others. It's a very simple philosophy. If you are happy, you can give happiness to others. If you have money, you can give money to others. If you are not happy yourself, it doesn't make sense.
So now, bye bye.